Hello everyone, my name is Christos and today I'll be walking you through my very first time-lapse of a portrait I made recently. As you see here, I had a half-finished painting to start with. I've been trying to finish it or get rid of it for many months now, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I finally found the courage to cover it up with something else. I'm working with acrylics and I'm using a reference that I took myself under the lighting coming from the top. I painted the background with red and black, and now I'm sketching in some basic features with the mid-tone red. I'm being very loose, trying to copy what I see in quick strokes with a flat brush. I'm beginning to place some of the big shapes that are being lit by our light source. It will take some time for it to start looking like an actual face. I usually build everything on top of a very loose sketch and slowly build the shapes as they interact with each other and give me an idea of where to add or remove things or shift a line. For example, my sketch line for the mouth was way too low, so you see me shifting it up. My background is almost black, so I mostly add light and let the black that is already there become my shadows. After all the big shapes are blocked, I go in with a smaller flat brush to define some smaller shapes, like the transitions between lighter and darker shapes. The shadows in the nose and places like the teeth, gums and lips where there is a lot of ambient occlusion. At this point I was not very happy with the shape of the skull, so you will see me change it a lot. Mainly making the forehead a bit smaller so it's more obvious that the person is slightly tilted backwards. Another part that was very frustrating was the nose and nostril area. I just couldn't get them to look three-dimensional at the beginning. Apart from the red, I also used a touch of yellow in some of the highlight areas to show warmth, and I also used some yellow on the teeth. Many people think teeth are pure white and will go straight for the white paint when trying to paint teeth for the very first time. Turns out most people's natural teeth have some degree of yellow in them. I painted this piece in 4 sessions, so you'll see the camera angle change every once in a while. As I near the stage where I'm satisfied, I start adding some specular highlights to the eyes, teeth and lips. Areas like the nose and forehead were already overexposed, so I couldn't push them any further. Finally, I add some details to the beard and hair. Again, I try to be loose and not copy my reference exactly, but try to indicate the hair with a few strokes. Using an old brush with rough bristles loaded with grey and white. Notice that your brain fills in the hair that is in the shadow, even though I haven't painted any hair in those shadow areas. And with that, we're pretty much done. Here's the finished piece. This is the very first big portrait I paint with acrylics, so I would appreciate any feedback. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.